Alright. You guys ready to finish up another goddamn Resident Evil game? That's what we do, and that's the plan. Not too much left, apparently. According to people last night, yo, stream babies. It's a good name for you. I like that. Stick with it. Stopping and saying hi while I wait on the patch for God of War Ascension to install? Did I inspire you to play that after my current God of War streak? That's the one I still need to play as well. And I think that's only available on PS3. Watch out, Dartigan, those residents seem pretty evil. I mean, they're nothing compared to like the homeowners association. Not at all. It's time for Leon to find those zombies in Requiem. Is the bad guy in this called Victor because he looks like Frankenstein? There's two bad guys. There's one that's like the really Frankenstein looking dude. I think it's called Gideon. And then we have the Wesker like guy that's called Zeno. Not Xenu, but Zeno, I mean. Complete global penetration. He laughed. I do occasionally laugh. I mean, look at this face. Does this not look like the kind of face of a man who, you know, laughs often? I do. Usually at myself. Or the jokes I make myself. I'm actually the best person at making me laugh is myself. I always have to like, yo, stop it though, so I don't look too egotistical. Wesker would perpetrate something like Scientology. I mean, there's plenty of religions in this Resident Evil lore now at this point, and cults. Odd question, do you like Lego? I was thinking about getting you and Lucky the new Batman. I'm sure she would love it. I've never played a Lego Batman game. But I know the new one is apparently going to be like the closest thing we're going to get to a new Arkham game, so I might end up playing it. Just because, you know what, that was a pretty good series. I don't know if I would sin it or not, but I would consider playing it. It's always funny when you can make yourself laugh, truly. I mean, that's how you usually know when you're writing something good in a video, when I watch back through it and it makes me, like, chortle. Wesker would definitely be a manosphere influencer. I mean, he literally was talking about separating the wheat from the chaff and only selecting for, like, the purest parts of humanity back in 5. He was actually the progenitor of a lot of the talking points you see on current, you know, manosphere, you know, podcasts. He was just brave enough to say it and do something about it. You finished this last night? Well, I'm finishing it tonight, I believe. Should be no reason not to. Apparently I got about 3 or so hours left. I'm just wondering if I play as, like, Leon for the rest of the game, or if we take control of Gracie for another section. Or Grace, I mean. Wesker would definitely sell an alpha male. He would also be selling supplements. His, like, brain enhancers and stuff, but you could probably expect them to work, and also grow you a couple new arms. Also, thank you, Abset, for the follow. And also, I'm gonna get rid of this bot that just showed up as well. No bots, please. No bots. Gotta keep this a bot-free location. Oh, no, you're a bot, too. Goodbye. You know, you get excited because someone new joins, they turn out to be a bot. Kick be a bot wasteland? Yeah, there's a lot of bots there. Usually they're just there to sell botting services to streamers there. But that never helps you. I swear to God, it's stupid to use bots. It never does anything for you. Just redeemed streamer energy. Well, you're in luck. I got my Propel water here. Gonna take a sip. Heard from a friend of mine in Ireland that she's been told by her government to stockpile food. Anyone else been told to do the same in the US? No one has told us to stockpile food, and that would never actually come from our current government, since that would imply something is bad happening, and they don't want to do that. That being said, I don't think it's a bad idea to have some stockpiles. Yeah. Feels like we've been seeing more and more bots show up in people's streams. I haven't seen any bots in my Twitch streams for quite a while, in terms of like a obvious bot showing up and saying something, like trying to get people to like click on links or something like that. Kick is where I usually see them. I never see them in YouTube. YouTube is apparently really good at filtering them out. It's mainly kick. But that is like the newer platform where they don't like have as much detection, I guess. Had like 2 show up in mine within the last few days. Yeah, I haven't seen many in mine for a while. I used to get them every once in a while, but not recently. Alright. Everything's good. How's my camera look today, chat? Not too blurry or like... I like this camera, but when you use anything of it other than like... You try to use anything other than just like standard like camera shit, it starts bogging itself down. Haven't seen any around here as much lately, yeah. I'm assuming that I don't trip... I'm assuming they have parameters for what they look for, and like view counts and stuff like that, so if you're already past a certain threshold, they don't bother. Your hair looks nice. I mean, I just took a shower, so that's probably the reason. I gotta get a haircut soon, though. It's getting to that point where it's a bit too long. I know, dudes out there are like, nice problem to have. I get you. I feel your pain. I don't know how I got blessed with this up here, but I did. Looks the same as every other time to me. What, the camera or my hair? I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't look too, low, well, stuttery. You got the default Lego man hair, you got going the default Lego man hair. I hate that you speak truth. I really do. I'm kind of rocking the emo. If it was emo, it would be down over one of my eyes at the very least. And also framing my face would be much longer. And possibly there'd be multicolored highlights. Gotta get it cut, you damn hippie. If this is now considered hippie hair, then... I thought hippie hair had to be like shoulder length at the very least. But I've got a haircut scheduled for the 10th, so I'm good. I'll get it taken care of, chat. Resident Evil 9 t-shirt is Leon in the rain with his hatchet and is designed well into the shirt, so basically it's so cool. Well, I got one back there too, but it's of a different design. You will not believe your eyes. You're drinking something other than Pepsi? I actually have not been drinking Pepsi much at all recently. It's mainly been protein drinks and water. On occasion, I will have a Diet Mountain Dew. I'm not opposed to soda. I'm not doing like anti-soda shit. It's just like recently, I got a wedding coming up. I gotta look good for it. Does Leon's chiseled body fill your soul with testosterone and estrogen? It doesn't really fill me with any hormones. I'm pretty testosterone filled as it is, despite my my twunk looking face. High T levels, I've had them tested. So I don't need any more. Don't need any more. Don't want to start growing hair in places that'd be uncomfortable. Only thing Leon fills people with is lead and one-liners. Don't ask soda companies what Olympics they sponsored in 1936. Yeah, but that was back when like soda was like full of cocaine and shit, or like, you know, at least good stuff. Oh, I just realized this is my 4th stream in a row where I've started like several hours early. Throwing off my game. I'm not in streamer brain yet. For those of you asking, Lucky did her stream earlier today, and she's currently at the theater. So she might show up, if depending on how long the game goes tonight. You might get a Zir. High testosterone level, you say? Tell me, have recently felt an urge to punch some boulders? The thing is, like, that's just actually mental deficiency that leads to violence, not actual hormones. They may give you confidence to act on those violent aggressions that you already have. They don't make you necessarily violent. They just make you take more risks. I think she might stream tonight. Like, she did do a stream earlier. If she feels up to it, she might do another stream. If I had to guess, though, she probably won't. Hey, Garrus, how you, man? Anyways. How have you been, Garrus? Feels like I know you're here often, but for some reason it's the first time I feel like I've seen your name in a while. The good games bringing everybody back. I don't even know what to play next after this. Got another bit of a wait before anything new comes out. I might play some more older games. They're really backloading this year with actual releases, it feels like. Usually we would have a couple of new releases, big releases by now. This has been the first one of the year. Kodelka is an option. I want to hold off before I play any old RPG just yet. I want to avoid GTA 6 like the plague. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to avoid GTA 6 though, you'd release it now at the beginning of the year, not toward the end. Hey Dart, did you boom him now or wait until you get home? What? I'm not sure what that means. Did I boom him now? Who am I booming? And I'm home right now, so I'm confused. Play Infamous 2? I don't really play Infamous 2 right now. Shenmue 2 is the backup option. I will play Shenmue 2 at some point this year. That'll probably be my December Patreon video. Because it make, or something like that, maybe. Metal Gear. I mean, the only Metal Gears left to play are the kind of the shitty ones. Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, like I just finished saying I don't want to get into a big RPG just yet. That being said, I do need to play Mass Effect 2 at some point this year. Play Wicked Seed, it's a horror game. Wicked Seed. Is it one of those like really dime a dozen indie horror games you see all over, PC these days? Where it's some quiet person or like barely voice acted person walking through a, decrepit building. Looney Tunes Duck Season, Rabbit Season is a joke. I didn't catch it though, I'm sorry. What about 1991 Metal Gear 2? I could be honest with you, Metal Gear 1 and 2 don't look that good to me. I don't think I'd enjoy those. Wicked Seed is a great name for a hentai. Tell us some more good hentai names, by the way. Red Ninja game? Is that Ninja Gaiden clone or is it Tenchu clone? I think I remember that back in the day. Sly Cooper? Maybe. Like I said, I got a list of some stuff still to play. And I got a new Life is Strange game coming at the end of the month. OG Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I'm not really feeling Ratchet and Clank right now. I know I hate that I'm just shooting on everyone's options. It feels really stupid to me. But yeah, right there's not what I'm feeling like playing right now. You know what? Play like the old PS2 Castlevania game, which is either Lament or Innocence or I'm surprised you didn't mention, well, like it's a PS1 game. But the famous one. The famous Castlevania game for PS1. One with Alucard. You played Wicked. Let me see this Wicked Seed game then. Is it like newly released? Already I'm considering, I think this might be porn. This does not look good to me. Is it supposed to be like a Parasite Eve clone? This looks like an RPG. Okay, if it's going for a Parasite Eve angle, that could be good. The girl with the big titties. Look, if you're making a game, you gotta do what you can to make sure it sells. So you put a girl with big titties in it. How the business works, alright? How it works. They probably feel very much ashamed of themselves, but they're like, we gotta eat. You can find the OG dub for Sympathy of the Night, then yes. If it's the re-release version that has improved voice acting, then no. Oh, I know. I would not want to hear any other voice acting but the original one, because that shit is gold. Having that voice competently just doesn't work. Aya Brea was a blonde police officer, big titties. So, well, I mean, she was reasonably sized lady. She wasn't overly. I don't remember her being like anything above average or like unreasonable. Do you have any interest in Capcom's other game coming out, Pragmata? Yeah, I'll be playing that. I just don't think it has a release date yet, does it? King Kong 2. That one is an option. The King Kong game is pretty solid. But honestly, I kind of want to play the the other God of War game, Ascension, but that's a PS3 game, and Pakistani GameCube is sometimes struggles with those. Play KOTOR. So I've said before, I don't really feel like doing an RPG just yet, and you come up with another RPG. Sons of Sparta. That's a PSP game, right? What do you feel like playing then? That's the thing I don't quite know. I might do the Chronicles of Riddick game. I have wanted to stream that for everyone. And I think I did find I do have a copy of it. Alien Isolation Hard Mode. Not a bad idea, actually. The 2D side scroller. Check out Journey Through Undead. Journey Through Undead. Or does like your girlfriend when you're trying to go out to dinner right now? I know. It's like, I'm hungry. Okay, where you want to go? I don't know. You just choose and then they shoot down every option. Sometimes it be that way though, alright? Sometimes it just be that way. How about The Longest Journey? At some point I do want to play that. Because I do want to like do like a series of like adventure games. Like I want to play Dark Seed 2. The what is it? Mystery of the Druid, and then maybe The Longest Journey. Because I did do a brief adventure game stint last year with Phantasmagoria and Harvester. You were especially picky today. I know, it just, I got so many options and I gotta pick one of them. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remaster is coming out in a few days. I feel like I need to play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2 before because that's how it goes, right? Soul Reaver 1, 2, and then Defiance, or was there a Soul Reaver 3? I can't remember. Star Wars Unleashed games would be very, yeah, truly, those would be a good option. And I've been meaning to actually try those out at some point. Phantasmagoria, there's a name you don't hear much anymore. I mean, back in the 90s, that was a big deal. Got talked about in the media all the time. Anyways, chat, I think it's time to play the game. How about Full Throttle? I want to, when it comes to adventure games, I like playing really weird adventure games with weird plots, not so much like comedy stuff. I like the B nature of a lot of adventure games. Otherwise, they don't interest me too much. So, chat, tonight we're finishing this thing up. We ain't got too much left. We're in the final area. This might even be a short stream. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to endeavor to get through it so I can take 2 days off from streaming and work on the video. Because I got to get this thing out quick. I got other shit to do. So, you love Force Unleashed because A, it's fun, even if I don't take it too serious with power fantasy unlike most Star Wars. It's basically a God of War Star Wars, right? Came out during that time. Anyways. What did you miss in the last hour? I mean, I haven't been streaming, but just for 20 minutes, so you haven't missed anything yet. Play Boonjagai, that DMC clone with Gact. Gact is a name of someone, as an entertainer I haven't heard of in a while. Last hour of yesterday, we fought Mr. X and killed him. Then we fought a big plant in the subway, and then we made it to the laboratory under the orphanage. Umbrella really did like its clean white walls and lines, didn't they? They had a design philosophy. All right, okay. Let me make sure there's nothing else I want right now. Like, I'm pretty stocked up. So I wouldn't mind some more. I could do some more. So I need to start using this shotgun. Only barely more powerful than the other one, though. The other one has better specs overall. I don't know why they even give you this one. Did I actually use up all my grenades? Apparently I did. Do you think Shadows of Rose DLC is canon to the series? I believe. I've never heard anything contrary to that, so I'm pretty sure it is. Put that there. Nope, I'm pretty sure it's just taking place in the future enough so that we don't have to worry about it. Why are you fan number 2? It's something that YouTube does to encourage people to chat more and or like, you know, gift subs or memberships by giving you like top chatters rankings of 1 through 3. So apparently you've chatted enough right now to be considered the number 2 viewer. Basically, it looks like it's engagement baiting that YouTube does. Locked. I wonder if I'm going to find those creepy girls down here and they're going to be an enemy type. I keep seeing these things everywhere and I know this is going to be used for something. Question, chat. Where do you think Zeno or the Wesker guy found another Mr. X at? Those can't be that common. Like, he had to have that in cold storage somewhere for a long time. I got too much shit. I'm too well stocked at this point. Lot in the Damnation movie? Yeah. You're finally in the DOJ server room. You can leak the Wesker files. Hey, chat. What's up, Crank? No, you're just in time. We haven't done anything yet.
Where is that? Okay. Huh.
Oh, wait. You get human enemies?
Feeling I'm not wanted around here.
That's kind of new. Oh, fuck. Okay. They kill you quick, as guns normally do. Get your armor fixed? Oh shit, I forgot to fix it.
Feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Resident Evil finally introduced the most dangerous enemy type, normal dudes with guns. I mean, you know, technically you fought in plenty of dudes in Resident Evil with guns. Resident Evil 5 and 6 were full of them. They just also were not human anymore. Leon is now Batman. Can you fucking slow down? I'm gonna assume these guys are also those like BSA agents that Chris saw at the end of 8. The ones that had like the you know the black stuff on them. Let me go back up there and fix my armor real quick. These guys have red visors though. Maybe it's been a couple of years. Maybe they've upgraded. Wood. Might be an Umbrella spinoff. I mean, I would like it that if for all these recent Resident Evil games, they actually clarified what the hell Umbrella even is now. Because I thought the Umbrella that currently exists was like on the good guy side, Umbrella Blue or whatever. But before that, they had been destroyed and wiped out and there weren't any left. They just like, we gotta keep using the name and logo. So, do we make them good? Do we make them evil? They don't really know. Ow, fuck me.
Shit. Not good.
Like I'm back in Resident Evil 5 all of a sudden. Umbrella is a tool used to keep cover in the rain. Also, whenever happened to Neo Umbrella, like whatever happened to them, whatever happened to Tricell, whatever happened to Blue Umbrella, I don't know. They don't have. We have questions but no answers because they never really figured all this stuff out. The fact that Umbrella was kind of destroyed off screen was destroyed off screen in between games is kind of like oh shit. Oh, you can shoot to that. Okay.
Ahead of myself.
These guys are asshole. They don't get out of cover.
Stuff's not bad.
Not many of these guys, so we'll see. Leon's starting to sound like he has an addiction. I mean, he's been using this stuff for like, what, 30 years now? Yeah, he probably is a little bit addicted. If we're being realistic about what happens. Either that or he's got incredibly fucked up liver and kidneys from processing all of it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Without any grenades, that's kind of difficult to deal with. Shit, did I really... I didn't... Forgot to save when I got to that room again. Ultimate weapon sniping, I mean, pretty good shit. Shield, yeah, instead of the shitty wooden shields that they had in Resident Evil 4, these are Teflon shields. Shit. Uh-oh. Dude. I don't fucking deal with you. He knows where I'm gonna be. I'm being bullied. Well, that does it. Shield dudes are big old meanie tactical hatchet. I mean, it's, you know what, hatchets are pretty nice. They're like a crowbar with a blade on it. So this guns went through a lot of ammo. Joe guy did more damage than Mo. Yeah, and he was just like shoving me too. I'm never going to use that rifle, so I might as well sell this, even though I get no money for it. Get it out of my inventory, alright? Can't wait for this gaming sins of this video. Yeah, the Resident Evil stuff always ends up making for really good videos. My strongest stuff, really.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
I always like when these like secret laboratories have an art installation, you know, just in case they get some guests. Oh, this is like Karma Sutra for skeletons. What position would you call that? Kinky, yeah, definitely some kinky shit. Also, what is it, a $5 super chat from Dark Vessel? You will not believe your eyes. Mean for what? In the game or something else? I'm a pretty open-minded individual. I believe a lot. As previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapon research and development utilizing their unique environment of Raccoon City. Particular experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with a mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. This has been also proven effective against the BSAA's attempt to eradicate ARC. Development of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in the final stages. It is said bioweapon is released, we can expect future profit growth next fiscal year. ARC has now become a key bioweapon production hub for North America and continue to bring great benefits to both us and the United States. Oh, they're patriotic, I see. Didn't realize Umbrella was down for that. We're doing it for our country. Kinky skeletons are what diversity original sin is all about. Really, just skeletons that fuck. See, Garm, $30 million. Product specifications. Umbrella Corporation's Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in increased combat capabilities. It can track and pursue targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. 14 million. Originally infection anomaly. Rigorous experimentation revealed the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities and possesses sharp claws and a pointed tongue. 100 million. Prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in Arkley Mountains and Raccoon City, Incident occurred during the transport of the experimental plant 43 and has resulted in infestation near the surface. Okay, it wasn't the mold. Tyrants are 120 million, Products possess humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. Can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets and comes with a coat as standard. How much of that price do you think is the leather coat? For effective human disguise. Nemesis. Wait, a Nemesis? Why? Negotiable. Based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic NEA, this mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancements. Speed improvements have resulted in a significant boost in physical ability and recovery regardless of the host's durability. Gonna get a Nemesis fight in this? What do you prefer, AI or bioweapon-based stock market? AI is a lot more scarier than bio to me, for what it potentially can do. And it's because it, you know, hold on.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Hunk? Not hunk.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
I didn't realize I was such a big fan. An autograph.
I heard you were a smartass.
Oh, kind of glad we lost. 100 Hunk versus Hunk fight. I didn't, you know, I didn't expect them to pull Hunk in there. I guess they were like, we gotta have another Krauser style fight. Wasn't one of the only VAs that never got replaced for the role. Is he the same VA from like the PlayStation 1 days? That can't be.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
How did Leon miss a guy running straight at him?
Leon Kennedy.
So we fought the spider, we fought in
We finally meet.
Mr. X, we fought a giant plant, we're fighting Hunk.
I didn't
Whoops.
realize I was such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. I'll shoot.
Oh, I know that move.
Sneaky bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Getting a little handsy, aren't we?
Make no mistake.
Oh. Not in my cannon.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the
Horrible instrument of death that has taken countless lives and steeped in a long bloody history as exceptional parry kick. Leave the room for a bit and then come back to check Hunk's body, huh?
compliment.
I don't like the idea that Hunk actually is now dead. I know that's probably got to upset a lot of people. He had like a weirdly large fan base. Now if only we get to fight Agent Tofu. He was beat Hunk, but maybe not Hunk. I mean, there's a possibility that wasn't Hunk, but that seemed pretty Hunk-like. He even tried to do the neck snap move. Keith Silverstein, ever since Umbrella Chronicle. Yeah, that was meant to be Hunk. Wait, he's gone. He lives. Oh, never mind. He's dead. to make sure. Look, Chad, he's Hunk. He dies all the time and just comes right back for another run. That's all that happened here. He's already on his next run. He's going to try to get a better time in. Check his hand? What do you mean check his hand? Oh, he's infected because, oh, he's a Resident Evil 2 survivor. That's right.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Surprised Hunk would still be working for Umbrella at this point. What do you think of Wesker in this game? I mean, he's just Wesker, even though he's not voiced by DC Douglas. I gotta say, that would be nearly impossible for two men to break through glass that thick. No, that ain't happening. You are not falling through a sheet of glass that thick. Go back? What am I going back for? Now he's gone. Oh. Yeah. But I double tapped him. Oh no, I only single tapped him. I mean, he got a axe in the neck. Supposed to be dead, but whatever. I guess for someone like Hunk, he can survive that.
Grace should be just up ahead.
Don't find Wesker here to be quite as charming as Resident Evil 5. That's because he's not voiced by the same guy. Well, technically, those are both voiced by different people, but they were going for the same type of character. They're trying to make Wesker way less hammy, and that's not what Wesker is. Wesker is meant to be a gigantic piece of ham. His whole point is he's so stereotypical, like, evil villain that he actually, like, circles back around to being entertaining, despite being a massive stereotype.
Grace, this is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since.
The connections again, huh? We still don't really know who the connections are, do we?
This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed and Elpis will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace, what's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do.
How is she supposed to know that?
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
He has Jesus earrings. He's found Christ. Oof.
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
bullet was that?
Come on! Grab tight!
Yeah, let's get dragged over the edge with it. This was his plan, by the way.
I got you.
Wait, this thing's meant to just fall down like that and become an elevator tram?
$1 million.
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Area is based off a real experiment, but in real life it's full of water. What real experiment is it?
Come on.
What now? Leon. Leon!
How was that a plan? I don't know. Somehow Leon just has a sixth sense for bullshit. The neutrino detector, and they like the look of it. Oh, so they just use that as a visual reference. Grace tagging in. Maybe now she can have some better weapons.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was I out?
I don't know. A while.
He punched us so hard it caused the virus to spread. I'll believe it.
Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. Where it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
I thought 4 was all about Leon getting over this
Stop,
trauma.
Leon.
He's still carrying it with him, huh? There's a reason. Is there a reason why
Said something
Wesker
about you
can't
having a
be a new? I mean, he's
What was he talking
well, it's a new character who's like
I
Wesker.
don't know.
In every, I guess he's like a
I'm
clone of
sorry.
him. But yeah, I guess people kind of always wanted Leon to also face off against Wesker, so this is their way of doing it.
I'm going back.
You recognize this background? It's a demon plant
I'm
innards from
coming.
DMC5.
No,
You're
not.
right.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
Kill me.
I promise.
Come on.
Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. I have some issues with the game's plot. So far, it's a fun plot to me. I'm liking it. All right. What weapons you got, Grace? Same ones as before? Can I at least have the big ass Magnum back? Leon isn't even trying to cure his infection. I'm assuming that must mean there is no cure. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the T-virus had like a vaccine for it a long time ago. Like it's what Jill was cured by.
Look, there's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it though.
Very close to the inn, so if you have any questions regarding why things or characters are present, just keep on wondering. Let me step on your injured back, Leon.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on.
I think one of the weaknesses of the plot is I don't feel like Grace should have been an FBI agent. She feels like she's way too normal even as an FBI agent for this. Like, I know she wasn't really like a field agent or anything, but even FBI agents behind the desk get like actual training with their guns and shit.
Watch out for yourself up
And
there,
like
yeah?
how to deal with high pressure situations. She feels like she's a civilian and should be one. Here's the FBI boss's secretary. Yeah, even like I said, she's still an FBI agent, which means she's trained in how to use guns and like protect herself. Beat this game, I'm surprised by all the praise it's getting. It's honestly very average. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, 4 is always going to be my favorite, and I still like 7 more than this, but I'm definitely liking this more than 8. I think she's an analyst. Not sure if she'd get combat training. Like I said, if she's an FBI agent, she's trained to use a gun. Pretty much every FBI agent gets trained in that. The floor.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
$5 from the Java. Wasn't Leon already infected and cured of the T-virus in Death Island? I didn't watch Death Island, so I don't know. But apparently this is like a new version of the T-virus. I couldn't tell you how this shit works anymore. Like, he should actually have immunity to it if he already got infected with it before. But from what I know of this T-virus, this is the T-virus that's affecting all the survivors of Raccoon City. So I guess it still lingered in their system or something. It just was delayed. Needs a key.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Grace is so silly as an FBI agent that her first interaction with a police officer ended with her asking why she couldn't cross a crime scene. Yeah, that is a little weird when you think about it. Actually, that's a good point. I might put that in the video. I'll make a note of that. You afraid of how much they are milking nostalgia? Resident Evil, any series kind of eventually always ends up milking nostalgia to some degree. And Resident Evil has always milked it. I mean, ever since 4, how many times have we had situations where you gotta, like, pull up inside of a room and defend it from a bunch of zombies or whatever attacking your place trying to get inside? Multiple times. I mean, look at Revelations 2. That game was, like, quoting every single meme line the series was known for. There's a good milking and there's bad milking. This is pretty decent mule milking. Good milking. We got plenty of pistol ammo. Glad they brought the old typewriters down here for her. Let's see. Don't really need any of that.
just beyond here.
Need anyone's balls kicked? I'm your man. I might have a few people's balls that need a kicking. What are your rates? I have some uses for a man such as you. Or a lady such as you.
Warning. Threat level orange.
Has there ever been a game that it's been all about your only attack is kicking or hitting someone in the balls? Games don't let you do it too much. It's mainly just like Mortal Kombat. Like, we just need a game that's like Ball Puncher, and it's like nothing but the interesting ways of doing that. RoboCop. RoboCop shoots one dude in the balls. That's it. Well, I guess in that game you can shoot other people in the balls, but I'm talking about a game where the only way to do damage is, going for the testicles. Liquor's always made me think of, like, pervert streakers that, like, whip off their, like, coats and show their dicks to people on the street. Because they love just, like, spread eagle on, like, the glass like that. Like, look at it. And then they, like, strut away, working their ass at you. Also, $2 from the Java. Do you think Claire has the same infection? She should, if we're being honest. Cherry's got it. Leon's got it. Punk's got it. Yeah, she should definitely have it. I'm assuming Jill is the only one that might not have it since she got infected with T-Virus in Raccoon City and had to be cured of it. She might be the only one that actually doesn't have it going on for her. Also, what's that dude's name in 3? The dude that escaped with Jill? He should also have it. Carlos. Yeah, thank you, Carlos.
Can't see.
I don't know why I'm being silent in reality, like it can hear me through my microphone. Whatever happened to Carlos? No idea. Man disappeared from the series just like so many other characters did. Just make one Resident Evil that reintroduces Billy, Carlos, Sheva, Steve, Barry. Who else are we thinking of? Who else needs to make a comeback? That lady that was Leon's partner in 6. Ashley. Get it out of their systems. I've got an injector for this guy. Didn't know there's another one. You break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse into the surrounding area, a particularly effective strategy against the liquor. 25 Helena, that's her name, thank you. I can't make a Himalaya. I got no. Could have made one of those. Shit. Don't forget about Jake Muller. Oh yeah, Jake. Could bring Jake back. There's also that lady from what was it? The two characters from Resident Evil Revelations 1, like the redheaded dude and like the lady in the weird clothes. You can bring them back too. All right. E-reader. I should probably go save first before I go down this way. And make a few more hemolytic injectors.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Right, scrap. Let's see. Blood. Excuse me. Why is this peanut such a bitch? Alright, one more, I should do it. What? One more. Should be good. Bless you, thank you, chat. You're so kind. Fix chat so I can read this shit properly. Out of curiosity, do Grace and Leon share a safe? No, they each have a completely different inventory system. Leon doesn't even get one of these item storage boxes. He gets the attache case from 4, while Grace is pretty much the same as it was in Resident Evil 7. Okay, that's not for this. Mm. Okay, it's up there. Need a key card. I mean, I thought that would be the same as. Well, I go back. You're gonna bounce. Jim, you have a good night, dude. You know, it's almost too easy to sneak past these in this game. Oh, we're separated now, huh?
Be careful. I need to get going too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could get back to him if we wanted to. When it feels like films like Alice and had the scariest variation of the clickers. You mean the Resident Evil live action movies? I only ever watched the very first one. Which, gotta say, it was one hell of a movie. That Mila Jovovich, you know? Not a good movie. But it was a movie. You think Grace's relation with Leon is underdeveloped? I mean, they're not supposed to be developed. He is just like, they don't really know each other beyond like the situation they're in. And they barely even met. But Leon's also kind of used to this, of like, you know, meeting someone in a very dangerous situation and just surviving with them. It's like every woman in relationship he's ever had. In fact, I don't think, you know, Leon has much beyond that, actually. You love Mila jumping around in a tight leather. Basically, every single movie Mila Jovovich was in was directed by her husband. I'm pretty sure that dude just loved having his wife get naked on film. He's like, he needed a reason all the time to show her off. I think I should go up there and check that room first before I go that way. Pronounce yo. Fuck. Fuck.
Gotta stay cool.
Acid on the dick. The good old dick blood. Play the liquor 14, speak Bosnian. Pay the liquor 14. All I got is blood money. Literally, I got nothing but blood money. You doing this? Let me reset him a bit. Don't want to have to waste all my acid right now. I need an eyeball.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh no.
Checking database access requests. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembling meeting of transcribed by AI control center. Noah, huh? We heard the key Grace Ashcroft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? Without a doubt, there's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? The state, it's a bluff. The United States is and always will be at the center of the world. The BSA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in supply? Ark factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we review the products. You can now craft bottle of acid, craft bottle of acid, glass bottle, and acid. What are the various other items? No stomping the glorious USA with the perfect bio. The perfect bio. Connections where the BSA got its BOW soldiers from? I'm gonna assume so. But we don't really know much about the connections. They're kind of keeping them vague, just like they did Spencer for years, which means they probably will never get a good answer and they'll be destroyed off screen. You think Mia could have told us a little bit about them? Emergency supplies code 109020. You think you could, like, tame a liquor and, like, pet it? Bold of you to expect Mia would explain anything in a time like that. That lady is, like, the worst. There we go. Better. It's called a boyfriend? What? Okay, that's good. Shit. I do believe I'm about to die. I'm already dead. Well, the world's saved. was a plot point in one of the animated films that they were controlled by some Eastern European rebels, which does not sound like a very compelling plot to me. Alright, let's try to actually go up here and do this area now. Realize I have not thrown a Molotov once in this game. I was kind of aiming for the liquor there, but... You know what? I want to see a liquor death. Come on, show me the liquor death. You missed, pal. Come on, give me the animation. That's no animation. That's disappointing. Weak, I know, right? Like, Jesus Christ. All I expect is a bit of gore.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Good.
Oh no.
Would you like it? I mean, I'll find it eventually. It's gonna be somewhere. Did I start streaming earlier? I've been streaming this Resident Evil game, starting at like 6:30 and 6:45. Just because I wanted to get through it a bit quicker, so I could get the video out sooner. I could make earlier streams a thing going on forward. I don't know. I'm still checking on how they handle in terms of like viewership. That's probably the code right there, I'm imagining. Euro bros be grateful, I know. Kind of the reason I wrote, actually. Just to see if more Europeans tune in to watch. Alright. $10, $90, $20. Guess this is not the right one then. Did you read the name of the note? Sterilization chamber. So when I was up here at it, I realized, you know, this might not be the sterilization chamber. Unless that's a different one I got. Since you stream at Euro friendly time, maybe you could play some Euro junk. I play plenty of Euro junk. There's a second code I got. Well, shit. I didn't see it in my notes. Where is it? Pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, it's the wrong save, Chad. David Cage needs to hurry up. Yeah, it's been, like, Detroit was what, 2018, 2017, I want to say? It's been a minute. It's been almost 10 years since the last David Cage experience. Not game, experience. Yeah, 10, 90, 20, that's the one. Didn't you play David Cage? He played. There is still an older David Cage game I can play in the meantime. Yes, exactly what I needed. Oh, that's not that was no
Fuck
that
young boys, Valdez.
that was the wrong glass bottle. It's supposed to be a normal bottle. And also, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Oh. It's okay, I can make more of them. If I had some blood. Quick, I can inject this guy. Nope, that was not quick enough. There's the other code. Fuck's sake. Fuck you. damn it. All of you can just fucking burn.
Get off me.
Oh, shit. Somehow I survived. Somehow she keeps her white shirt pristine despite that happening. They don't put armor on their bioweapons. I mean, they usually just make them have like natural body armor, meaning steroidal muscles. It'd be nice if I could trap him in there. Or they're dead and they don't need muscles because bullets just go right through them. Sounds like you're sneaking around a room full of asthmatics. To me, it sounds like I'm sneaking through a room full of predators. They keep doing that like chitness sound. Oh, can you stop having these assholes in here? Oh my god. Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Fuck. Fucking fuck. You run faster in third person? I don't want to run faster right now. I want to like be actually scared. Or at least feel pressure. Can I play the game the way I'd like to play it? Just saying. Alright, let's do it over again. To me, that was actually kind of fun because it was tense.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh no.
I'm Chad's, but I am your clown, not your puppet. Only this lady had a better gun. I need to see if I can like get these guys to like be in a similar spot. And then I can like hit them with the acid. Come on, go check it out. Closer. That's it's fucking done. What's that supposed to be? Acid. Acid makes blue flames, apparently. That guy's just stuck in patrol mode. Full inventory. I just need to make sure that guy doesn't catch me. Ah, why did the bottles... Ah. Did it again. Alright, let me like make another acid bomb. No, I'll make acid. Look, you tasted the air, I'm clearly not there. Fuck you. Oh, they died in sync. Is this the new Resident Evil? Yes, this is the new one. Stop wasting bullets. I'm not wasting bullets if I'm killing something. Look, it's dead. All the liquors are dead. No wasted bullets. One more in here. Also, Balik with a 5-month sub. A good liquor is a dead liquor, exactly. Got too much blood on me. I can always make more bullets too, by the way. as you see, we have nothing to worry about. God, you're so resource-intensive management. Like you think you're running a business instead of playing a video game. Did you turn blood into bullets? Yes. Blood and scrap metal is all it takes.
AI Control Center. NOAA. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
We have nothing to worry about, he says after dying 6 times. It's a video game. You're supposed to die. If you don't die, it's not even fun in a horror game, is it now? Like, truly, if you don't die a couple times in a horror game, is it a successful horror game? I feel like the game gives you way too more blood than the other bits. I mean, you don't really get the blood stuff until, like, about the middle of the game with Grace. So I remember actually struggling for any ammo at all for the first, like, couple hours of the game. And if you still play sloppily, you'll still be running low. Oh, crystal, a noblesse orb. Beautiful white orb, one of the objects needed to enter the administration area, then arc. That seems stupid. Let's see. Yes, the computer orb. Like, Umbrella just loved proprietary technology when it came to their mediums, didn't it? Never died in a video game ever. You are the only person in all of history to never die even once in a video game, ball kicker. What's it like to be so cool you have sex like every minute of the day as well? What's that like? Actually. Alright. Take that where? There was an acid bottle there. Good. Bring your level 2 unlocking spheres. Did he decide to get rid of his other account? Who are we talking about? You know, if they gave, if Umbrella gave these things noses, they'd be a bit more effective. Instead, they focus on, like, the gigantic asses. Sad news, Bruce Campbell on his Twitter confirmed he got diagnosed with cancer. Is it the kind of cancer you can survive, or is he, like, late stage? If so, but, you know, shitty. But goddamn, that's been happening a lot recently. It's treatable? Okay, if it's treatable, then that's good. Hopefully he caught it early then. Hopefully it's like something like not pancreatic cancer or whatever. If I had to guess, he probably has like, well, that's thing a lot of dudes end up getting. Either, what is it? Bowel cancer, or what's the other one? Yeah, there's, what's the other big cancer guys get? Let's see, I need to use this shit up. Prostate, thank you, that's it. Did I just come over here for items? Not curable. Yeah, well, we don't usually use the word curable when it comes to cancer. We use treatable. Basically, the idea is to get you into remission, and hopefully it takes a very long time for it to ever come back. Preferably, you die of something else before it ever, like, comes back, you know. But, however, there are some cancers you can completely get rid of. Like, if you catch them very early, you can cut them right out. Alright, then we cleared this place out. Yeah, cancer, we use the word cancer, but cancer is really like a few hundred different diseases. Depending on what cells it is. Hey, come on. I threw a bottle. You believe that humanity should have found a cure for cancer by now? I don't think there's like a thing we should, like, how do you equate that? We should have found it by now? It's a very hard thing to cure because it's literally is you. It is your own body that's like, you know, so it's like, that's the reason it can trick your immune system, because it's like, even though your immune system is like evolved to actually like find and destroy cancer cells, eventually it evolves enough to where it, you know, survives that, even that. It's hard to come up with a cure for that. That being said, we are apparently, the treatments for cancer are getting better very fast right now. It is conceivable that maybe sometime in your lifespan we could see an end to it, or at least make it so it's nowhere near as like the doom cloud it currently is. Alright. 50, 60, 80. Oops. No way. Puts empty bottles in a safe. I'm insulted by that. Alright, I got my orb. Now I need one more. Don't need all that stuff. Got plenty of heals on me. What do you think DLC this game could be about? You know what?
Still have a ways to go.
Show what Ada was up to while all this was going on.
I wonder if Leon's made it yet.
Or I guess you could have a hunk DLC. That being said, I don't think there'll be DLC for it. But I don't know. There has been DLC for all the last major ones, so... yeah, sure, why not? What's up, Monty? How you doing tonight? A member of Capcom saying this was meant to be the biggest Resident Evil game. Maybe they cut the cut. Well, 6 was meant to be the biggest one. But big isn't necessarily better, as we all know. And I right, ladies. You guys got one of them orbs in here? What's up, sister? How you doing over there, Kick? Not even a threat. Actually, it's a lot of threat. Shit, I'm stuck on the table. Shit. Alright, we made it. Doing good. Sherry has a ring on her finger too. I don't think Leon and Sherry are married, chat, given the age difference. A lot of wasted space in this room. Alright, this is one of those truth rooms. You know it's a truth room because it looks big. There's a big screen full of like photographs of the main character. Welcome to the truth room, where we'll find out who our mother really was and what she was doing with us. Really? Floppy disk? In a computer like that?
Something important. I'll explain later.
Oh no. Well, yeah, it is still floppy disk.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer,
Oh, Spencer.
what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would Mom hide this?
Oh, cliffhanger.
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper.
You don't seem to know the name of the game is Requiem, which means death song. This is my Resident Evil Requiem, Grace. I have to do it. I'm a mess up moment is happening. Leon's feeling every one of those years right now. Every single one.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie.
We end up beating like the same, whatever his name is, the not Wesker in this game without, are we just gonna style on Chris the next time we meet him? Like, hey Chris, I beat Wesker all on my own. How'd you do it? Has there ever been a Resident Evil game with truly good plot? And if so, what do you like? I would say 7 has the best plot of a Resident Evil game. And I like that one is because it doesn't feel like a Resident Evil plot line. It feels, it doesn't even get Resident Evil-ish until the very end. This one's actually, this game's plot has been pretty solid. I believe it's written by the same guy who wrote 7 though. So it would explain it. Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
I was enjoying that southern hospitality, and the mold showed up. How it is down the south. Eventually you get mold. Alright, what we got over here? Level Central Refining, Pandora. What do you think the budget was for this many, just underground locations around the world? Had to be in the billions. Alright, body armor repair. Rifle ammo. Really need to sell some stuff. Soy. Okay, I've got so many hills on me. Definitely use research grants to build this place. The government. That would make sense, actually. I don't even know what they made money with, to be honest. They don't seem to sell anything. The bioterrorist stuff doesn't seem like you could. That's an easy sell across international borders. Resident Evil 9 fish run? What do you mean fish run? Let's see. They sold umbrellas. Do people not know this? Oh, they were actually just an umbrella store. Everything else was just, behind the scenes.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
Will the Resident Evil DLC be? If not Ada, probably Chris. It could also be Hunk if they really wanted to, like, go in, because he is in this game. You even fight him for the first time. They could show what happened after the fight. He did go. Yeah, he. If you go back and look, he's not there. But usually a Hunk DLC is just like, that same mode where he has to make an escape out of something. Which wouldn't really work as well in this game.
This must be the room.
Yeah, I could probably snipe these things. Let's try it without doing that.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Guess we're doing this. You know what? It's going pretty well. Only I could make more rifle ammo. My Ligma. Ligma. Old lumbago's acting up. It's very satisfying to punk lickers in this game. Yeah, it always is. Hunters will always be like the worst, but you know, lickers were pretty nice. Yeah, let's fuck it.
Haven't changed much, have you?
Lickers also give good tongue. They do definitely know how to do that. Just got too much pistol ammo on me. I will say this game has been a bit too generous with the resources now. It started off with a good balance of it, of like making you struggle, but now I'm just like overloaded with like equipment. Don't worry, I mean, I'm sure it'll start, you know, winding its way through my supplies at some point. Whether nerfing with Leon's coughing. So far, though, it hasn't really, like, hampered me too much. I will say a criticism of this game is that the enemy variety has been pretty low. It's mainly been zombies. I mean, obviously there's different types of zombies, but if you compare to something like Resident Evil 4, pretty small group of enemies to fight. Criticizing a zombie look, zombie video games in Resident Evil in general have always had more than just zombies in them. Surprised they didn't include Hunter. It's because Leon's in it, and Leon's more known for fighting lickers. How's it going? Hey, Sean, I'm pretty good tonight. We're finishing this game up, so looking forward to seeing how the ending goes. Leon, you do not sound good, bro. Really, already know the DLC is gonna be you play as Grace's mom. I mean, I guess that would work. Very brave of Capcom to play almost exactly like their previous protagonist that they just killed. I mean, this one plays like... Well, this one plays like... This game is a mix of 4 and 7, which is kind of weirdly it works. Grace plays like she's a 7 and 8 protagonist, while Leon is just, you know, still Leon. It was back here, wasn't it? A lot. It's quite a few. We're gonna make it. That's gonna make noise if I open that up. Fuck. Threw it a little too hard, you there, Leon. He just chucked it way past them. Was that about having a lot of heals? I still have a lot of heals, actually. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got 7 full heals.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Man, it's just done with it.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
He's probably never encountered an elevator he didn't have to kill something in front of to get through it. Nice shots. I mean, I was pretty impressed by myself as well.
Almost sure.
It's too pretty to die, chat. Too goddamn pretty. Hey, it's this scene again. Same one we had in Resident Evil 4.
Not done yet.
Telling you, Leon, you should have took the job protecting Ashley. That would have been an easy thing. Oh, welcome to the piss room. What do you think the life expectancy of a BSA agent is in this series? Still be infected? I mean, I guess so. I'm thinking real hard about that YouTube video.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is the...
Didn't you die talking about how you were going to become a god?
Not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home.
Is the guy in the chair in the Resident Evil 5 flashbacks? Yes.
My hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Pinky, how you doing, man?
She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
This lady is speaking to someone who is way worse than Jeffrey Epstein could ever be, and she's being so casual about it.
Tell me.
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Oh, no, we got a subtitle. Right, you were adopted.
Leon.
You ever see his face? Yeah, we see his face in Vibe when he dies.
Emotional damage!
Equinox, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Good timing, by the way. Well, that didn't look good.
I need to hurry.
Hurry and do what exactly? All you can do is pat him on the shoulder. I need to hurry. And then what? Like, there's no talk of, like, a cure for this so far whatsoever. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. What a mansion. Again. Him. Wait, is that Miranda? A lady wearing a black dress holding a baby. Couldn't he have just given this random child to Miranda then? I guess he probably didn't want to since he knew what Miranda wanted to do with the children.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Just redeem stream energy. I can pretend to drink something for you. Actually, I did get a sip out of that. Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick and then we're gonna see what's happening. Because I get the feeling there's gonna be a long cutscene and then a boss fight. And I want to make sure I'm bladder empty for it. Alright, I'm back. Do it, Dex, be a hero. What did you guys want Dex to do? She ain't even in the room.
Oh, Leon!
Right, engage, comfort.
Leon! Oh, no. Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Well, that's a door. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
What's up? Been waiting for you. I like his leather skin, snake skin gloves.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Oh. He just has the cure on him, huh? You might want to get him to do that first. Oh, shit. Do the destroy inning? Well, obviously. Okay. Then, if this guy was voiced by DC Douglas, I would help him out. But I'm assuming if we destroy it, then Leon gonna die. There's an option to go back and make a different choice after the credits. Good. Alright, also thank you for the bits, Puff and Bad Boy. Let's do destroy.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
Destruction.
This is it.
Cast it into the fire. I still don't even know what Elpis is. Think they trolled me? Who knows? Bad ending unlocked. Oh, well, apparently I can go back and get the other one, right? Dart, no. It's an ending. Chat trolled you. Well, if I can go back and get another ending, it's fine. I was going to choose a destroy anyways. It's like the good guy thing.
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
Okay, I got another axe. You know, you got a gun, you could shoot at him.
At least I could save you.
No, 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 no!
Oof. It's good to see Wesker finally kill one of the main characters, though. You happy, Dart? Yeah, why not? Don't tell me she has to fight Wesker now, given that she can't really, there's no chance she would have against it. Don't worry, Jab, we'll see the other choice. Don't worry. I wouldn't get in that. I know what happens in those. That's gonna crash.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Alright. Now we'll go get the real ending, alright? Alright, real ending time. You can return to the point in the game just before Grace selects a password for Elpis. Would you like to alter your choice? Note, you won't lose any content received. Yes, I would like to do that. It's that easy. Be happy if that was the real ending. Capcom doesn't have the balls. I mean, killing Leon is a hard thing.
Leon.
Alright. I need to see that again. Release Elpis.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope.
Hope.
A blind hope.
Okay.
I mean, this is just a guess at best, really, isn't it?
This is it.
I guess that dude, that Gideon guy, really did die on the motorcycle fight. Oh wait, did I speak exactly too soon? You tell me he couldn't just use a crowbar and, like, pry that out?
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
He did not. I saw him die in 5.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live.
Oof.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why?
Hello,
My
Luna.
powers!
My
Elpis
powers.
is Spencer's atonement.
Complete global.
It's an antiviral.
Oh. Cures.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
Didn't expect to watch Wesker die twice. Oh, bet that feels good. That fast acting
Leon,
shit.
it's working. Wake up.
Can we just get rid of those needles and inject him with it?
Let it all come down. All of it.
Chris, what happened?
He was the Timu Wesker. Is this going to have a huge impact on the plot of future games? No, it'll never be mentioned again.
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Didn't we do this once in the same elevator? Broken legs.
Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that?
Hey Grace, if I want you to look for a rocket launcher somewhere. I know how this needs to end.
Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme of things, a few lives are nothing.
Not to me.
Ow.
I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Basically, the plot of this game was to get ivermectin, which can apparently cure everything.
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious new future.
The humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want you in leadership.
Stop with the speeches, Leon. Sharpen your damn axe. Doing a Kamehameha? What? Shooting lightning and shit.
Seems to be reaching a limit.
He's essentially turning in that guy from the Goonies.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
I make more rifle ammo. I cannot. Oh, shotgun ammo it is. I'm using legendary base attack. Does this make him a bit more Frankenstein monster? I don't know what's going on with him. What you say?
Good riddance.
Somebody da 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 da. Come on now. You know he's coming back after that, Leo. Of course he wasn't dead. He has to turn into a wall of meat. Every one of them does, Chad. I tell you that. It's never over until the wall of meat fucking sings in your face.
Nemesis.
Wait, it's a nemesis?
So damn relentless.
Oh, he was a nemesis. Okay. Well, we don't have a railgun. Blocking that with a axe ammo. Not the gun for destroying those. Use the SMG, I'm going to. Very familiar to you, isn't it, Leon? One-liner? One-liner?
This time, you ain't getting back up.
He must have been a lower grade nemesis if he could be taken out like that. Put on some sunglasses.
Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in.
Gotta say, that
Sherry.
boss fight wasn't that great. You didn't hear what he said? Next time, you ain't getting back up. Like,
Grace!
Jill needed a goddamn railgun to kill one of those.
Hang on. Chris. Chris.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you up.
I don't think a rocket launcher has had to be used since Resident Evil 6. Yeah, don't think there has been. 7 didn't use one, neither did 8.
There's no way out, is there?
There's always a way out.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side.
7 didn't have a rocket launcher? No. You killed, you got like a revolver, a special magnum at the end to kill Evelyn. Same effective way of it being delivered to you, but different kind of weapon. Alright, I got a lighter.
I guess this is it then.
This better be Chris. I think it is Chris. This is his team. Leon, you should be home fucking my sister.
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir?
Especially that you're clean now, not infected.
I got him. Yes, sir.
Recognize that swole anywhere.
Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Oh. Chris didn't come in person. The boulder punching assholes are. Maybe that's like Chris's protege. Chris was too afraid that coming in person. I mean, I'd feel pretty embarrassed if I was Chris too, because Leon literally just like kind of took out a Wesker clone without needing a volcano. Kind of shame you don't actually get to fight the Wesker clone, despite him being in it.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose
When
with
the
your
heart
name on
Spencer
it.
was going to sell the antivirals to
Back in
cure the
action in
disease
no
he
time.
made, man. I mean, he at the end of his life, he was still
Thank you,
bragging
Leon.
about becoming a god.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Chris still sucks. Canon.
Where is Chris anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Hey, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save
How would
her.
you even know where her vitals were when she was a gigantic monster, Chris? I know her heart and lungs and liver are located in that gigantic flesh doll she turned into.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for
Had a
the
ring on his
worldwide
finger. Did he
spread of
marry Ada?
bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown
Silly Dart,
and the
that is
recent
Leon, not
series of
Chris. I know
mysterious
Leon is
deaths
Leon,
may
and
be
Chris is
related
Chris.
to tragic events
Quickly
in
became
Raccoon
Grace's
City
best, and let's
28
be
years
honest,
ago.
friend. Also, Leon put on his
Evidence
wedding
seized
ring.
in
Who do you
Raccoon
think he's
City
with?
has
I
led
mean,
the
it's either
Justice Department
Rebecca
to
or Ada.
reopen its investigation into
Who else would
Oswald
it be?
Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling
Also, thank you,
our
Jack, for the
government.
$5 super chat.
Tonight, in a speech from the
He married
Oval
Ashley.
Office,
I mean, I
the
guess that could be the
president
case.
is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
When do they meet Claire? I mean, I always. Oh, she's still alive, huh? Gets to be normal again. Gotta say, the ending was kind of weak. When questioned about his administration involvement, the president has decided to release the unredacted Epstein files rather than answer. Yeah, the ending, the climax there with the dude turning into a nemesis, not the strongest. He's wearing a purity ring. He's saving himself. Sounds like Filter. Did it have? It had a different credit sequence for the non-ending, I guess. From Nisea, 50 bits rising, getting weak at the end. Man, they really are going all with the classics. I mean, hey, I'd say 7 and even 8 stayed strong toward the end. 7 actually had a really good ending. Ending is fine. I don't know. I feel it's kind of weak. Just the final boss fight was unsatisfying. It was just didn't feel very stressful, and it didn't have any interesting stuff to it. And then the ending's like, we can cure everything now. And that girl, yeah, I missed all of her vitals somehow. And Chris doesn't even show up, but still somehow saves the day. Yeah, it does feel like there'll be DLC to come out for it as well. I'm sure this is also going to get the stream copyright claimed. Looks good, looking forward to getting it win. But my goal is now to get this video out as quick as I can. Because, hey, it's Resident Evil, I always get those out quick. Leon is married to Claire. I mean, where did it actually say that? What do you think the game out of 10? I think this game is, I'd give this game a solid 8.5 out of 10 overall. Isn't it interesting how 8.5 or an 8 is always a solid score? Because people now think like an 8, anything lower than a 9 is bad. I definitely, I like the game all the way up until the very end there. That's when it felt kind of weak to me. When you fought Victor, he literally pulls out a rocket launcher out of his coat and you shoot him, he drops. Yeah, actually the motorcycle fight with him was better than his actual final fight. You can grab his rocket launcher? When did you do that? I did not see him pull out a rocket launcher in my fight. It's not only a redemption for Spencer, as the interview footage has shown he called Elpis being a blind hope and then was cynical about everything, and there's more a lingering regret of creating those biological weapons he put onto the world. I realize that, but also by the end of 5, or the beginning of 5, he's like, I was going to be a god, and still pretty nutso. So it is a little bit of a retcon of his personality. That's why I keep saying I'd like to see like a prequel game set in like the 50s or 60s when Umbrella was forming as a company and he was young and doing all of his evil shit. Like they could actually go back to the mansion when it's first being constructed and have part of it be there and then move on to something else. I think it could be fun. Have it set in a different time period than the 90s or like modern times. Because you know there had to be some shit going on then too. The retcon. Probably going to change that scene in Resident Evil 5 Remake. Yeah, they definitely are. There's going to be a lot of changes in Resident Evil 5 Remake. Like, quite a few. If Grace wasn't special, shouldn't have turned out from being bitten early on in the story. I don't know. Did she actually get bit early on? I still don't really understand what the whole point of Grace was. She was just like a baby he felt bad for and gave over to the reporter, and she decided to adopt Grace and make her own daughter. But somehow these guys had it in their head that she knew the password. I don't get any of that. She was bit by the cop. Oh, you're right. I don't know. Good point. She should have been infected then. I'll make a note of that. Spencer seemed kind of pointless to the plot. He's just there to like provide like a little tie-in. Also, Angry Kid with a $5 super chat. It's been great finally catching a stream. I hope you decided to start streaming earlier. I've been streaming earlier all this week, and it seems like it's worked out pretty well. I might consider starting most streams around 6 if people liked it that much. Because the numbers have been good. I've maintained like 250 to even 300 people watching across all 3 platforms. Grace seems to be the last thing of note Spectrum did, so the antagonist incorrectly assumed that meant she was special, but no, she was a kid. Who was... Wait a minute, though. There was one thing that didn't really get cleared up, that when you play as Grace as a little girl running from all the creepy girls, the guys grab her and then they say she's showing symptoms or something like that. Because she wasn't normal. She was experimented on as a kid, wasn't she? So the Spencer lied saying she was normal. I don't know. That was Emily? That was her sister, Emily. So that was the one that turned into the big, like, thing that was weak to sunlight. Also, the whole, like, Wesker clone thing was kind of weird, too. Doctor called her Chloe. Oh, okay. So how do we have flashback to what was going on in her head? Thoughts on Victor being a simp for Spencer? I liked Victor at first, but him at the ending was kind of stupid. Didn't really make any much sense. What was it with the... I kind of wish we would have fought him at the very least, instead of it just being cutscenes. The girls are all clones of Grace, but why do they focus on cloning Grace, though? And also, doesn't that... Like, Grace has to be way older than she actually looks like, right? Like, she looks like she's like 20, mid-20s, but she'd have to be about the same age as, like, Leon or some shit. Well, maybe not exactly his age, but close to it. At the very least, she'd be around the same age as Shelley. They thought she was a bioweapon, yeah. I'm just wondering why they decided to clone her then. Shelley, chat, you know who I'm talking about. I'll get it right when I mention it in the video, alright? Read my comment, infected... hold on a second. Seriously, Xeno is useless plot-wise. Gideon could have killed Leon from the get-go. Gideon could have used the copter to flee back to Raccoon City directly. The whole hospital part has no purpose from Gideon. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of mistakes there. Like, if they all needed Grace to reach that place to unlock that, why did he put her in danger by leaving her roam his freaking, like, hospital that was full of monsters and shit? Like, she almost died several times there, which would have completely ruined their plan. It would have made more sense to take her directly there after grabbing her, instead of like, hang around this hospital for a while. Need to watch Death Island to understand some of the characters. I know you're not a big fan of outside sources. I mean, I can read up about it rather than watch the entire movie. How did Leon not recognize Wesker when he mentions knowing him in 4? He only just know... I guess he assumed, okay, Wesker's... Yeah, that was something I kept waiting for him to say, like, at least acknowledge this guy looks and fights and acts like Wesker, even if he goes by a different name. The fact that he's like, I don't know who he is. At the very least, he should have been like, what the fuck is that, Wesker? And that was kind of bizarre. Brought that up earlier, I remember. What is Victor's plan? Is Grace got shot by the cop? I mean, I guess they put a lot of trust in her surviving everything they threw at her. You read a report you can read after the credits? I mean, I'm going to. Emily thing was the biggest bullshit to me. It rendered the earlier scene as worthless. Yeah, he just decided, okay, I want this lady that survived Raccoon City, who's a reporter, to come interview me. And I'm going to give her a baby, and she'll definitely take it away from me. Grace's report is 60 pages long. That's Resident Evil pages, though. They're usually only like a paragraph. DLC will be Chris chasing Xeno, and though there's probably more than one Wesker clone then, I'm guessing. Final thoughts, good game. I liked it a lot. I'd put it, it's definitely better than 8 in terms of like its gameplay. I would say 8 had better boss fights though, that's for sure. In terms of plot, it's very good all the way up into the very end. The plot kind of like flops toward the very end there, I would say. But overall, I'd say this 4 is still the overall best Resident Evil. I'd put this one the same level as the Resident Evil 2 remake in terms of how much I liked it. Though I think I'd still probably give it to the Resident Evil 2 remake as the better game as well. But this is very good. Hold on. We got our desk job back, didn't we?
Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
She already knew how to read. She could read Braille.
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry.
You sent me to die, motherfucker. Call HR on his ass. Oh, she can see now. She's no longer blind. Okay. How? Oh. What? Uh-oh. We're dead BSA agents.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Hmm. "13 hours off. Following content, Grace's report. Following challenges, Hope and Requiem. Oh, there's other guns. Killed, Ghost Judge. The Ghost Grudge, that's... Is that Wesker's new gun? Redemption. Hit the RPG. Right, all right, let's go through this real quick. Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a court trial. The Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released till now. However, the October 26th, we discovered the city had been used as a hub for the production of trafficking of bioweapons. The report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and Luddites' new discovery. Truth is around the incident. 68. Reported understanding the truth. We must first go back to the beginning of it all. Oswald Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair. Watching the world repeat the same mistakes, but it was his duty to bring about a change of humanity. Stated in the court records following the Raccoon City incident, the ultimate goal was to bring about the bioevolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. The fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of the Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, this conflict was caused by the primary factor leading to the individual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T-virus, which would go on to become the viral cause of the subsequent outbreaks. Blah. 1980s. It's a crucial period of understanding the basis of what caused the incident, the truth behind the entire case. Take a breath. No, this is my skill. Spencer's influence on ARC establishment. Spencer has used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. Underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as an administrative center of Umbrella research. Several documents outline Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. From confiscated reports, long-term strategic review, ARC's integrated research roadmap, concentrated investment in Wesker's plan in the T-virus, and established ARC Central Command Center, development of Elpis, memory transfer, and force evolution. This is the first recorded instance of the keyword Elpis. Freestyle and rap god activated. Constant connections involvement. Involvement documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Expert from confiscated records, receipt of donation 1986, received James Marcus at $30 million. This document shows suspicious flows of funds toward channeling to Marcus. Past FBI investigation revealed the source of the funds at F Foundation, the Fuck Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. That Fuck Foundation no longer exists. Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is the heart of it all. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belong to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been Brandon Bailey. Don't recognize that one. Brandon Bailey, F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time that we make contact with me directly. Don't you? I await a response. Indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of Connections, but they may have only been a small cog in the larger machine. We now believe the Connections had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown. Spencer's Purge. The order of the Spencer to obtain complete control of Umbrella, use force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. List of these individuals seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's was recently discovered. Revelations list, Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus, omitted, 1990s. During the period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through the ties of the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information has been leaked of rival organizations, the connections to the moles who had infiltrated the company. We're almost done, halfway through. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research to ARC, the research Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Excerpts of considered records, Tricell, HSF, the family, the Umbrella, Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world, so however strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. Also, $20 super chat from Monty, Faster, Faster, and More Fuck Foundation. What is Elpis? Also, 100 bits from Nasaya. With all these references to Marcus, Resident Evil Zero's story just became more relevant. And here I thought Resident Evil 9 couldn't get any better. Well, supposedly they're remaking that one too. Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it would be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed at for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes of Elpis' behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. Similar decrease in the activities was also observed in the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that children in the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experimentation. Spencer frequently visited the orphanage. Records indicate that he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Burke in the late 90s. Burke turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the League of the T-Virus. Why does everyone just want to make zombies? That you make money, billions of zombies apparently. Raccoon City incident. The T-Virus leaked from the Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. The response, the government decided to launch a missile strike in the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. The plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift to blame on all illegal activities into Spencer. Found records indicate this Connections lobbying for the missile strike. ARC has been secured. Commence a missile strike and blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believe would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly rescue ARC before instructing the government to carry on the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident. Umbrella trials. As is well known, trials were held after the events of Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by the subordinate... Wait, Albert Wesker? Was that like the UN? Yep. Come on now. Complete global blaming it all on somebody else. Not my fault. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to the Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to Connections. Therefore, it is highly likely that there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. 2004, following the outbreak of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy just as the connections in the government intended. Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable, CEO, and he disappeared from public eye. Acquisition of Hawk. Connections of the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident, and thereafter ARC served as a base for research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. These lists Umbrella's competitors along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery of efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Last 10. Your Honor, do you really think the world is worth saving? Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. 2013, President Adam Binford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the final truth of the Raccoon City incident. It's possible that President Binford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Also, 25 bits from Bad Boy Beta. In the lore, the U.S. government didn't have evidence of Umbrella, and Wesker came in as a copy of Umbrella hard drive. Wesker unleashed the Umbrella files, did he? Spencer's final years. Remaining records around Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis was a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 as a secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the connections in the U.S. government. Furthermore, they were involved in illegal involvement in trafficking bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigations. Also, Supertramp with a $20 super chat as well, and not even a message to read. Thank you very much. Much about the connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. So essentially, they retconned the shit out of the lore. The fucking holy shit out of the lore has been retconned. Like, we gotta, like, make this shit serious. None of it makes any sense. Well, I liked how they'd actually tried to shrink the story back in 7, but now they're expanding it again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Don't know if that's a good idea. We acknowledge Leon was not a character. He was there to look cool and throw one-liners. That's kind of what Leon has always been there for, though. It's what he did in 4 as well. An expensive period. The most expensive period anyone has ever put forth. So they're remaking Resident Evil 5, supposedly. I mean, they kind of have to, they're going to be having... Why not at this point? But yeah, they're definitely remaking 5. Supposedly they're going to remake 0 and Code Veronica as well. The only one that I think would be up in the air is 6. Notice how there was nothing in their report that even mentioned the events of 6. Not even a single slide was based on, had anything to do with 6. They stopped at 5 with like the death of Spencer. Like, even the new lore is not touching 6. Like, we ain't touching that shit. We ain't going back. I mean, that was a pretty big deal. That was like a good chunk of China that got wiped out. Well, I guess no, wait, they did mention the president being assassinated. You're right. Almost forgot. That happened in 6. Didn't mention the China getting nuked by a viral bomb, though. Which injury do you feel needed retconning the most? Honestly, I don't know. Don't really know what needed to be retconned. I will say I'm glad they're not just rebooting the entire series from the beginning and trying to like undo it that way. And they're just like, you know what, take what we have, add a bit of levity to it, maybe explain a few things that, you know, could be explained. It's the best they can do. Chris punched that fucking boulder and then we broke the... We're gonna get the boulder punch in HD probably next year. If I'm a guessing man. Like the next Resident Evil is probably the remake of 5. Think about it, chat. They'll have to keep the boulder punch in, that's canon. Mentioned it back in 8. Well, we did it. We finished up Resident Evil 9. I feel good. Overall, pretty damn good game. Gonna make for a great video. I'm gonna try to have that out soon. I'm also gonna be having the podcast finally out, probably tomorrow. Me and Lucky are gonna record that either tonight or early tomorrow and put that up on the Patreon for everybody. I also put out a short today on Snatcher, if you guys saw it. I put out, it's, you know, pretty nice too. Go check out my short and that Expedition 33 video if you haven't watched it. But I think that's it for me. It's now 10 o'clock. So I'm going to take off early because, you know what? Got nothing left to do. So chat, you've all been wonderful tonight. Thank you for joining me for another Resident Evil playthrough. I know I've given you a lot of those recently, but I guess we're pretty much done with Resident Evil for a while. Also, 50 bits from Nisea. Thank you for the stream, Dart. That was actually hella fun. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But it's been a lot of fun for me, too. You guys have been great. Thank you for the super chats, subs, bits, whatever it is. If you're new here, please consider following me so you get other streams in the future. I've got a Discord down there and a Patreon if you want to check them out. Whatever's up to you. I probably won't be streaming the next 2 days. At least that's my, gonna try to work on the script as much as I can. So don't expect any streams the next 2 days. Sound good? I mean, I did just give you like 4 or 5 hour streams, so, or almost 4 or 5 hour streams. So I made up for it. You guys be good, bye, everybody. I'll see you in a day or so. Peace. Why do I keep blowing you guys kisses at the end of streams? I'll never know.